This is breaking news from WNCT 9 on your side.
Yo! Yo!
And that video was taken this morning after an attack on 5th Street. This afternoon, Greenville police have one man in custody after he attacked a person believed to be an East Carolina University employee. Not on your side's Aaron Jenkins is live at that scene now in Greenville. Aaron, what are you seeing?
Well, Elena, this part of 5th Street has been an active scene since about 8:30 this morning. Right now, officers and investigators are still collecting evidence here. But take a look at some of this video we got from earlier this morning. All of this actually started just down the street from where we're at right now near Walcoats Elementary School. A man on a bicycle attacked a person walking down 5th Street. Police tell us that person is believed to be an ECU employee. The man on the bicycle shot at the pedestrian multiple times. The victim was awake and talking with officers when they were taken to the hospital. An SRO at the elementary school heard those shots and then called it in. Officers quickly found the man on the bike a little farther down 5th Street moving toward campus. When police found him, the suspect on the bike shot at officers and then officers shot back. That man was taken into custody and thankfully nobody else was hurt.
Key issues for me at this point are an unprovoked attack at 8:30 in the morning on a sidewalk. That is of concern to the community for sure. The proximity to the schools. I would like to point out, however, that our community did exactly what we're supposed to do. Our schools went on immediate lockdown. No one in our schools was injured. The incident fortunately had nothing to do with the schools. What it did have to do with, I may never know.
The lockdown at Walcoats Elementary School has since been lifted. I also asked ECU if it was confirmed that this person was an ECU employee. They say without a name right now, they can't confirm or deny that. But we will, of course, keep you updated on air and online at our website at WNCT.com as we learn more details as the day goes on. Live in Greenville, Aaron Jenkins, 9 on your side. And 5th Street is once again open after an attack and an officer-involved shooting earlier today. I'm Aaron Jenkins live in Greenville with what witnesses and police are saying about what happened.
And that's where we start this afternoon. Hello, everyone. I'm Angie Casada.
I'm Ken Watlington. That shooting happened around 8:30 this morning on East 5th Street.
Greenville police have one man in custody after he attacked a man who's an East Carolina University employee. Before the arrest, GPD officers were involved in a shootout with the suspect.
Now, on your side's Aaron Jenkins has been following this story all day long. She's live from 5th Street tonight. So, Aaron, how are things out there right now?
Well, Ken, 5th Street looks a lot different than it did earlier today. The road was closed for hours, but it is now back open again. Now, we actually have video from the moment that police were shooting at this man on the bike that we've been talking about. Take a listen here.
Yo!
Now, this actually all started near Walcoats Elementary School. A man on a bicycle attacked a person walking down 5th Street. Police tell us that person is Andrew Redioff, and he is an ECU employee. The man on the bicycle, 38-year-old Savell Hightower, allegedly shot at Redioff multiple times. A school resource officer at the elementary school heard those shots and called it in. Police say when they got there, Redioff was awake and talking with them. He was then taken to the hospital with what police say appears to be non-life-threatening injuries. Officers then quickly found Hightower on the bike a little farther down 5th Street moving toward campus. That's when Hightower shot at officers and officers then shot back. Hightower was taken into custody, and thankfully nobody else was hurt. People who live in this area say this isn't something they were expecting to see right here in their neighborhood.
Especially being a student, it's not something you really think about. I walk to class right here every single day, and to think of that just it happens that quick is very terrifying. And it's kind of just you don't really think of that. You always see it happen on things, you see it on the news or this that, but like when you're right here in the mix. In that moment, it's very terrifying, and there's not much to do besides just trying to find cover.
Greenville police say they are investigating the attack near the elementary school, and actually the State Bureau of Investigations is looking into the second scene here since it was an officer-involved shooting. Now, coming up tonight on your news at 6, I'll have more from what police officers say, the fast action that they got here, as well as what bystanders saw. Live in Greenville, Aaron Jenkins, 9 on your side.
All right, Aaron, thank you. We are getting now at 6, an active scene this morning on a busy Greenville street. Yo! We are getting new details tonight on not just one, but 2 investigations.
An unprovoked attack at 8:30 in the morning on a sidewalk. That is of concern to the community for sure.
All of it happening in the middle of Greenville, near ECU's campus.
It's the type of incident I wish nobody would ever see anywhere, much less in our town.
We have continuing coverage of this story here at 6 on this Weather Alert Day.
On your side, this is WNCT 9 News at 6.
A man is in custody tonight after an attack on 5th Street in Greenville. Take a look on this map. There's 2 areas police are investigating. The first near Hickory Street and Walcoats Elementary School. The second, the officer-involved shooting, happened just minutes later on East 5th Street between Elm and Oak Streets. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ken Watlington.
And I'm Angie Casada. Here's a look at that scene from this morning. This happening just before 9 o'clock. Police tell 9 on your side the victim is 27-year-old Andrew Redioff. He's an employee at ECU. They also say the suspect in this case is 38-year-old Savell Hightower, and he's facing several charges. 9 on your side's Aaron Jenkins has been following the story all day. She's joining us now at the scene. So, Aaron, what can you tell us?
Well, Angie, it has definitely been a busy day here on 5th Street. What I can tell you is that this road was blocked off for several hours today with police cars. It is now back open tonight.
Oh. It was very shocking in the moment. I also didn't think it was actually happening.
This was the scene Wednesday morning on East 5th Street in Greenville.
I was walking my dog about 8:15 and I saw a guy on a bike. And I didn't think of it. I heard one shot. I obviously didn't think it was a gunshot. At that point, I heard a whole bunch of screaming and about 8 or 10 more shots go off.
Greenville police say it all started when a man on a bicycle attacked an ECU employee near Walcoats Elementary School. He shot at the victim at least 5 times. That's when a school resource officer called the report in. Police say when they got there, they found the victim with non-life-threatening injuries, and he was taken to the hospital. They say officers then quickly found a man they believed to be the suspect on the bike a little farther down 5th Street moving toward campus. Take a look at this video taken the moment police got to him.
Yo!
An eyewitness who wants to stay anonymous says his first instinct was to start recording.
We saw that guy riding by. We were just looking at the cop cars. I never would have expected that it would happen right there.
Police say that suspect on the bike shot at officers, and then officers shot back.
I would also like to praise the response of our officers in this particular scenario because it without doubt saved countless additional unknown tragedies that may have occurred had they not acted as fast as they did.
Less than a mile from this scene is East Carolina University. Several students live right here in this neighborhood.
I walk to class right here every single day, and to think of that just it happens that quick is very terrifying.
Police Chief Ted Saul says this should not be happening in Greenville.
Greenville is home to these students and these families while they live here, and it's our home. And violence, as I've always said, of this caliber will not be tolerated.
None of the officers or the man on the bicycle were injured in that shootout. Now, Greenville police says they will be investigating the random attack that happened near the elementary school, but the State Bureau of Investigation will be helping them with the second attack that happened here behind me because it was an officer-involved shooting. We also just heard from ECU. They are sending their condolences to their employee. We'll have their full statement on our website at WNCT.com. Live in Greenville, Aaron Jenkins, 9 on your side.
All right, Aaron, thank you.